The story's about like a young up-and-coming country singer that gets invited on this tour, the first like real legitimate tour that he's ever been on, and he gets invited by Kelly Cantor, a country superstar who's had a few too many chances and is struggling with alcohol and her own personal demons. And her manager, who's played by Tim McGraw, really wants her to have this comeback and feels like this is the best thing for her to do. Is like one of those guys who says, you know, you get back to work and that's what will make you better, and thinks that rehab is more like a, you know, a spa. And he brings a young up-and-coming beauty queen played by Leighton Meester on the tour, and it just gets very complicated, all of their relationships, and messy, as film sets usually do. When we had first met and we sat down and talked about the script, she was so incredibly passionate about it. And I was thinking, yeah, I thought the very same thing. Gwyneth Paltrow, when you think of the country musician, who do you think of? And you certainly don't think of Gwyneth. But then seeing her passion and seeing she had an incredible amount of dedication. Like, she learned how to play the guitar. She took voice lessons. She worked with a choreographer. I mean, she like went to school. We would talk and send each other, you know, DVD, and watch commentaries of country stars. And she was watching Dolly Parton videos. And, you know, she really went to work for this. And I was never, ever had any fear about the acting portion of it, because I knew she was just, she can do anything. But this was a real character role for her. You know, it wasn't like a leading actress role, it was a character part. And that's what was so exciting for both of us. And I'm just really proud of her, because it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of guts to put yourself out there that way and do something totally unexpected that nobody thinks that you're, you know, or nobody sees you doing, and then just prove everybody wrong. That's one of those moments in your life where you're like, is this really happening to me? Like, is this really my job? Is I get to wake up in the morning, talk to someone like Randy Poster, who I think is just genius. You know, he just has the best taste in the world. Talk to Randy Poster about these incoming CDs that we get, listen to, you know, 30 country songs a day, and get to select and create our soundtrack. And not just choose songs that we think are great, but choose songs that are great and further our story, and work with our characters. And one really special and great idea that Randy had was that each character should have their own producer, so that their sounds were very different. And these characters, they represent very different styles of country music. So Leighton, Garrett, and Gwyneth all worked with different producers, Nashville-based producers, so that we could kind of create different sounds, and I think that really worked well.